What's up, y'all? 6 minutes in, 7 minutes in. My bad.
Initial 5 or so minutes of.
But you know what we're doing today? We're doing Arsenal City. We want to see what Arsenal has today. Come on, tap in.
That's a really good ball by Silva down the line into the path of Madueke. Just keep City's defenders on their toes. That distance between the back line and the goalkeeper absolutely vital from a defensive point of view. That's hard. Bouncing off Rodri. There's no foul. Slipped. Dealt with the initial challenge by Rodri, used some strength and then slipped. Just his footing going a little bit on the surface. Struggling to get through any rhythm at all at the moment, Manchester City, which is credit to how Arsenal have started this game.
All the while when we talk about Arsenal, we should perhaps make reference to Mikel Arteta's point last weekend that it's almost like rugby where you have starters and finishers in his mind.
What's up, you?
They welcome the bench.
Let's see if this game is boring or if it actually ends up being something vibey.
Haaland. Reinders. And Haaland is beginning to sprint through the middle, and Reinders has found him. And Manchester City
And goal.
from their first genuine attack.
Goal, boy.
And it is again the rampant, rampaging Norwegian with his 13th
Yikes.
goal in 8 appearances.
Yikes, Arsenal.
Explosive nature of this goal is absolutely sensational. Intricate passes there. They get a little bit lucky with a couple of ricochets, but these little passes, that pass round the corner by Haaland into Reinders is exceptional. I thought Reinders has held on to it for a little bit too long, but he doesn't. He times it perfectly, just getting Gabriel, as you see Gabriel getting close to Haaland, then it's a sprint. Haaland's beating anyone in the race. It's a race, sprinters run that head down, power. That first touch I thought was a bit heavy, but again,
Yikes, yo.
Powerful. He can afford to have a slightly loose touch, gets on it, sets himself so well balanced. And the second touch, a right foot, confident pass into the goal. And it's a terrific counter-attack from Manchester City. Cut Arsenal apart.
And even by his elevated standards, this is an extraordinary scoring sequence that he's embarked upon. And where it ends and how far it takes Manchester City, only time will tell. But he's carrying all before him at the moment, terrorising defences left, right and centre.
It's another great example of how Manchester City know how to get the best out of Erling Haaland. Doku last week against
Know how to
Manchester
get the
United,
best out of
prevented
Erling
the
Haaland. They just play it to
no
him.
right to get it, but his power and speed got him into a position to finish. It was a delightful and, as you rightly say, confident finish, as we've just seen then.
And just the second goal that Arsenal have conceded this season. Bernardo Silva. A little look by Reinders just to see where Haaland was and to size up the dimensions of the opportunity.
Yeesh.
Fifth time that Erling Haaland has scored against the Gunners. As he did it here last season, the problem for City was that Arsenal banked 5.
But that's the trouble that anyone has against Erling Haaland, his pace and his ability in those first 3 strides to get away from players. Gabriel did the right thing by getting close to him, trying not to let him turn, but as soon as he played that ball around the corner, span, he was off. And you've got to give him 4 or 5 yards to keep that sort of distance between you, him, the ball and the goalkeeper, and that rate, he had no chance, Gabriel, of getting anywhere close to it.
We're gonna just see it, yo. Yo, what's up, y'all? Tap on in if you're watching this game with me. Tell me who you want to win, what you want to see.
Together before that goal. Arsenal prior to that. Not that they'd actually fashioned a genuine scoring opportunity.
Yeesh.
Blinders. Jeremy Doku. They're popping the ball around nicely, aren't they now, Manchester City? These little triangles in midfield, see Foden's up to mischief. Getting into little difficult spaces, hard to mark. And confidence that City players have with each other is being restored, certainly. Pep Guardiola saying about Foden playing with a smile on his face and being happy is when he's at his most dangerous.
Yeah. Something about City losing their first couple of games, but then beating Arsenal. It's just like somebody's got to get to Liverpool quick. Liverpool days are numbered anyway. It's been too easy for them.
City in particular, were they to lose today, they've taken the early lead, they would be 9 points behind Liverpool. Saka is the player down and yelping in apparent discomfort. He remains on the deck.
All we need to do is have Liverpool drop points, y'all. That's it.
Doku being directed to put the ball out of play. Yeah, I think he has.
I don't think Arsenal are winning this at all.
Snapped on the foot accidentally. The way he went to ground suggests that he was play acting. Let's have a look. Just see the left foot of Gabriel on the right foot of Kusanov. Let's take another look at the goal. It came in the 9th minute, and it was that man yet again. Now look at the interplay here. That ball there is what splits Arsenal's.
And look at this man running. Look at Gabriel, bro. Look at Haaland run just past Gabriel. He's just running downhill. Gabriel's like, get him, he's coming. Craziness, man.
Arsenal conceded in the Premier League since September of 2020.
I'm trying to decide what Erling Haaland is, because obviously he's a monster, but he's like almost the greatest striker to have the least effect in finals ever.
You see the quality of Reinders in that move.
That's kind of what it feels like.
Calm, composed, completely aware of the situation.
The greatest striker to have no effect on the game.
The quality of the ball as well, making everything.
Obviously, he's got the lead here.
Easy. With another Pep, Reinders alongside of former Jurgen Klopp's right-hand man at Liverpool.
Oh.
John Stones back on the bench after his latest injury. It's the one change to the squad from midweek against Napoli. Stones coming in place of the teenager Stephen Mafuni. Just looking at it from an Arsenal point of view, John, they've got to keep doing what they started doing, which was moving the ball quickly.
What's up, y'all? There's no way.
A couple of players higher up the pitch, Trossard, Madueke, in good positions.
I got to make sure I can read the comments again. Remember that time I couldn't read the comments? I feel like it's here, because not one of y'all has commented. There's 54 of us in here. Let me double check. Sometimes it does that, and it doesn't allow me to read the comments.
They're taking the sting out of the game. They're inviting Arsenal onto them, and they're quieting down the crowd here. Rice.
Oh shit, no, literally no comments. Well, what's up, y'all? Come kick it. You don't have to watch alone. You're watching with me. You don't have to talk to me either. We're gonna big chill. Interesting. 48 people in here. Not one body's commenting on how Arsenal are flubbing this.
Silva.
Yeesh.
It's decent work by Arsenal. City down to 10 men, but Kassanov still being off the pitch. Just come back on now. An opportunity for one of Arsenal's well-rehearsed, high-quality corners, in which they've scored 18 goals in the Premier League since the start of last season. Really well there for Foden. The thing with Madueke is he's got amazing balance, and when he shapes across the ball with his left foot, you've got to try and block it, and he checks back. But then his weakness is the right.
What's up, Kwang Dao? I see you. Says said hi. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in. Got one person tapping in. I might.
Underway for Donnarumma, remember? It's these within 8 seconds now. He was counting it down there.
Yo.
10 yards around him, able to turn and carry the ball. Goal. The first that Arsenal conceded from open play this season in the Premier League, or indeed the Champions League. Haaland has now scored 22 goals in 28 appearances for Manchester City in this calendar year. It's probably more than any other Premier League player for that side. It's with Haaland again.
Is Haaland going to go crazy now? It's not his thing. Damn. It's crazy, too, because I still am a big Noni fan, and I want him to go crazy. Look at Bernardo Silva coming up on Noni. All you got to do is get by him. There it is, Noni. Get a cross off. Noni's doing his thing for Arsenal. And we miss that at Chelsea, or some of us do. I didn't realize how much Bernardo Silva be tracking back, but he does track back.
Back to Bernardo Silva. We'll get to have another look at that Reinders chance there, but I thought he could have done a little bit better. Marino getting caught on the ball, Reinders picking it up, getting it back. And he's got so much quality. He hit the target, that's comfortable for Raya.
Magdalena Helmy, what's happening? My first official comment on stream. There's 71 of us in here. I hope you're watching. Magdalena, are you just hanging out? You watching any football? You at church on this Sunday morning? It might be late for you. Where are you tapping in from? Also, if y'all could do me a favor, even if you don't say hi, it's okay. Give me a thumbs up. Let's like this stream. Bring some folks in. Come hang out. All we're doing is watching football.
Well, he's so nearly got out of a tricky situation there, Doku. Good work by Reinders. And before that, Jokeres receiving the ball and laying it off. That's offside. That's the dimension which Jokeres brings.
Arsenal don't look like they're doing anything.
That ability to hold play up and act as a wall. Thinking Rice found him well. they did well there was they cleared the space in midfield so that Declan Rice could play the ball directly to Gyökeres, then the movement off him was excellent.
The subtext to all of this is the fact that Mikel Arteta was Pep Guardiola's assistant for 3.5 years at Manchester City. Time they've met us.
Damn, I wonder if Pep feels like he's figured it out. Because he's got Donnarumma back there now.
He certainly catches him, but I don't necessarily think it was a foul.
What else is up, y'all? Happy Sunday.
It's a shame for Nico O'Reilly because he was in a good position. Silva, Haaland, Reinders.
This is crazy. Everybody on City hurt.
He's just holding the back of that left calf. Let's see what happened here. See the fans are going crazy because Arsenal players stopped.
Nah, bro. He's not hurt. That's not a foul even.
On the left leg there, Silva, but okay, might have hurt the player. Certainly not the course to stop the game.
It's not a foul. It's not a course. Not a reason to stop the game.
Well, it's a bit of a grey area, isn't it, in the sense that obviously head injuries, you expect everybody to stop, players, referee to see it and stop the game. When it's contact like that,
Wiley, what's happening, bro? How we feeling after this loss? I don't know what's going on my thing today. I cannot see your comment, but I see it because I have the YouTube up. Oh, now I see it. You said, oh, crap, you thought it went on 12:30 Eastern time? 11:30. Yeah, it's weird these times, bro. Game on. Man City up 1-0. This only makes things better for us, bro. All we need is Liverpool to start dropping points, which I feel like they're close to starting to do. We need to prepare for Liverpool. Chelsea folk.
Again, good build-up play. Well defended by City. Nice. Putting the ball across on the far side in front of the travelling City supporters. City have won 7 of their last 9 games here. 6 of their last 8 in the Premier League. Once it's ball on its way. And Donnarumma.
Yeesh.
Those giant fists. Another corner. There's right on the crossbar. Again, fantastic delivery by Declan Rice. The whip he gets on the ball initially and then that dip into that area. But Donnarumma looks so comfortable there. It's an awkward ball to deal with, but one, he's a big presence. Also, he loses confidence, doesn't he, in his own penalty area. He's trying to block in Donnarumma at the moment, so he can't get off his line.
Wiley, I can't remember if you liked Noni Madueke, but it's kind of the only reason this game is interesting to me. Otherwise, outside of Noni, nobody else on Arsenal is balling.
Again, he's in tight situations. He's got very good control, and Nico O'Reilly sees what he's going to do.
Nobody crashes the bus.
The penalty area, you've got to be very careful as a defender. You don't dangle a leg out. It's a decent cutback, as well read by Foden. Oh, sorry, Bernardo Silva on the edge of the penalty area.
Yo, we got about 80 souls in here right now. Do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up right here. Let people know we're in here watching. You don't have to say nothing. We can just kick it. As long as you know you're in here with your boy. You're not going to watch alone. We're big chilling.
Silva is possessed by Doku. He looks so much more confident, doesn't he, Jeremy Doku, since the beginning of this season. Seems to have more purpose in what he does and a better picture of what he's trying to achieve.
What a touch, Noni. This guy's playing. Eric Bawaki, what's up, bro? Welcome in. For some reason, I can't highlight your comment, but I see you. Appreciate you tapping in.
I'm impressed how quickly he's come back. And quite a significant injury at the time, but they've obviously done good work and are confident enough for him to be on the bench.
Also crazy to me that Eze doesn't start in this game.
By general consent, he now has the strongest squad in the Premier League. You could argue that Liverpool are likely to prove themselves the best team. We'll see about that. But in terms of depth of squad, Arsenal could field two highly competitive sides and still have one or two players left over.
Yeah, it looks like they've got like-for-like quality in each position, at least two players, which is what you want as a coach. And a couple of those players having to be versatile. We've seen Manchester City have to use their squad and be versatile with some of the players.
Eric Bawaki says, hi. Tu es gêné. C'est quoi c'est gêné? Je parle français, mais je sais pas le mot gêné. C'est quoi ça? Barcelonais. Barcelonais. Je sais pas ces mots. I don't know these words. Je sais pas le mot. Gêné, Barcelonais. Mais merci. Je pense. Merci. Eric, tu regardes le match maintenant? Manchester City, Arsenal. Si Ray, quelle équipe tu préfères? Tu veux qui gagner le match? What's up, y'all? 103 souls in here. Only Magdalena, Wiley, Kuong, and Eric are tapping in. Again, no pressure. Just cool out. You can just watch alone. But I'm here, man. I'm watching with you. And here comes Arsenal's best attack, the throw-in. And the ball did bounce. Oh, Madueke misses the header badly. But again, he's like the most threatening.
The ball was flipped into the penalty area by Rice. Yeah, I'll just have a little look at this. Yeah, there's nothing in that. He's got his arms on him, he gives him a little shove, but Gabriel making the most of that. VAR check is complete.
Chartich in the building. What's happening, bro? All good. You missed a Man City goal. I don't know if you're watching, though.
Yes.
McKinney St. Clair, all the way from Trinity. Blessings. Yeah, brother. What's up, McKinney?
What Manchester City have done, and the evidence I've seen so far.
Appreciate you tapping in.
They've simplified the game.
Yo, McKinney, is Trini making it to the World Cup next year?
As well. He said that he's not great with his feet. That's not what he's particularly known for. And so they're quite happy to go a little bit more direct. Use Haaland as a target man on that.
By the way, my best friend's from,
tried to support Haaland on the second ball.
what is that, Port of Spain.
They're onto it first.
So you're in good company here, bro.
Slight change, I suppose, in the way they're playing at certain points in the game. Silva. Marino. Gabriel. Who's going to hit it to start with? Zubamendi. Nice. Gabriel. Trossard. Again, Declan Rice. Pass after pass from Arsenal, but at some stage they need to be incisive. Yeah, Manchester City have got a good shape defensively. And Arsenal not quite able to get somebody in a position where they can turn and get at somebody, threat 2v1, and it is frustrating the crowd and it's a bit laborious. So you need someone to run in behind the defence and break one of the lines.
McKinney said, I don't think so, bro. Yeah, bro. I feel you. I didn't mean that as a dig either. I saw y'all play against Jamaica. Jamaica's top of that group right now, which is crazy too. But it's possible. Anything is possible.
He's usually so considered in everything he does. That was somewhat rash.
Angry Bernardo, wasn't it? He closed out brilliantly here. Look, clatters into Gabriel. City win the ball back, and he's still got his blood boiling and his heart rate up. And he, unusually for him, loses complete control.
Yikes, Bernardo. That's a big yellow.
I suspect he may have been watching your career highlight videos. Absolutely. I've been delighted with that challenge. That's yellow of the game. Jekyll and Hyde character, isn't he? The evidence of that.
Not the most expensive of games, but very much hope that all of you in Kansas City and right across the United States are enjoying the game.
They're still doing this in Kansas City. Real Madrid tapped in.
The noise and the enthusiasm.
Man says, Hala Madrid. Y'all played. The best I think y'all played that I've seen y'all play this year is yesterday against, what was that, Espanyol y'all played? It was the first time I thought Xavi Alonso ball was actually interesting. Just knocking the ball.
Two people that are willingly ready to
And obviously 2 bullets from a defender and from Mbappe. But
Marino. Well, this feels a bit of a chess match at the moment, doesn't it? City are
by the way, Eder Militao, I've always rated him. If he can stay healthy, he's going to be so important for Brazil in the World Cup, and folks don't even realize it.
Can you break us down? Have you got the quality to break through us with highly technical football? And at the moment, the answer is no. Zubamendi. Quite the head start. We'll have to put the goalkeeper in a spot of follow. Hitler is bearing down on Donnarumma. He's supposedly not that hot with his feet. He handled it pretty well. Can't believe he let the ball run through for him. I thought he was going to attack it. Doku. Reinders is well advanced and wanted the ball played early. Instead, it's still Doku and still. And on he goes. Has to enlist support, and it comes from Rodri, who turned away as he made contact with the ball. So disappointed was he? Never really looked set, did he, Rodri, to score there? But again, direct from Manchester City, counter-attack up to Haaland, he holds it up, Rodri supporting, and then he runs out of options here.
Oh.
Arsenal getting to position, there's no real picture for him. Does well to pick Rodri out, but he needs a touch there, Rodri, and there might be another opportunity, but a bit of a let-off. We sit right in the midst of the crowd here on the commentary balcony. That's the version of a commentary booth. And there is plentiful frustration from the Arsenal supporters that sit close by. Once again, Manchester City going direct back to front, goalkeeper to centre forward, using his strength, his power. And that certainly was a foul by Gabriel straight through the back of Erling Haaland. Saka and Eze in the back row, waiting their turn. And the main man out front. Given all the resources that he could possibly wish for now. Try and turn runners up into champions.
I'm reading this thing about greatest players in their prime. There's a list. Aaron Reed, greatest. Oh no, it's USA. Oh god.
8 Premier League campaigns who have the advantage here. Declan Rice. Madueke. Mikel Marino. Looks out to Calafiori. Mendy goes on.
Adeyemi, what's happening? Adeyemi says hi. Oh, Madueke just swinging at it. Madueke's still looking for his first goal, isn't he? Bro, it's weird. It's like Madueke is Arsenal's most. It's like Arsenal's best player. But it makes Arsenal worse.
Final piece of the jigsaw, isn't it? In the last 20 metres, been able to create a real opportunity.
Charted says, guess what? What's up, bro?
4-0 on corners.
St. Mirren are in the semis. Yo, if St. Mirren get to the finals of the Scottish Cup, we're watching, bro. Keep your eye on it. Let us know. Who do y'all play in the semis?
A little bit of fortunate there, Donnarumma. Again, so commanding in his penalty area. Gets to this easily with the fist, but then doesn't get the connection. Plays it back. Comes off the outside of his fist, back into a dangerous area. But once again, it's just too congested in there for Arsenal to really create anything of note. The Arsenal fans' frustration is what they perceive as time-wasting tactics from their visitors.
Jesus, Haaland. Muhammad Amin said hi. What's up, Muhammad? For some reason, my thing doesn't read all things in the chat, but it does say it. Maybe you guys are using a program because the thing says said hi as opposed to it actually just saying something.
Silva.
Wow, what a ball from Timber.
Trossard. Arsenal can redeliver. Rice. Trossard. And Diaz. Silva. The flag's up for offside as Kasano brings it out.
That's a good example there of they're a totally different proposition, Arsenal, when they move the ball quickly, when they create the intensity in their passing and speed things up. And two really good balls into the penalty area. That's all because the tempo was higher. Timber getting down that right-hand side and whipping the ball in. It's a delightful ball, but there's an intensity about what he's doing that's been lacking for a while. Listenov does well just to help the ball on, doesn't clear it off the pitch. And there's another ball into the penalty area, but they need to keep the intensity of the game up. They're at home, they need to get the crowd behind them.
There was criticism of Arsenal's approach at Liverpool, not being adventurous enough, of showing too much respect to the reigning champions. Yeah, as Graham rightly points out, they've got home advantage. They've got a good recent record against City, and they've got plenty of attacking talent like Madueke. Madueke will go once more.
What a ball from Madueke. Madueke is balling, man. Yeesh.
Listen to the crowd now because they've been more direct, more positive, more energy. Speed at this occasion. Madueke attacks O'Reilly's a bit unfortunate there. He tries to sell him with a dummy but stays alive. Comes off the back of the City fullback, checks again, and this is a great punch by Donnarumma using all of his 6'5" frame, I think. It's a bit of a fist on that.
Donnarumma is one of the reasons that Arsenal didn't go all the way in the Champions League last season. Two defiant performances in the semi-final. He was wearing the colours of PSG. And we are into 4 minutes of extra stoppage time. Silva. Marino.
Oi, Madueke almost got his first goal, yo. More people tapping in. Benfica. Benfica says Galatasaray 1,000 times. Hey, bro, we get it. Stop spamming, my friend. But we get it. What's happening? Look, we'll even show it up here. What's up, Benfica? Crazy. Are you a Portuguese fan or are you a Galatasaray Turkish fan? Man, where are my moderators when I need them? Benfica, we got you. You might need to calm down on the chat, though. You don't want to get banned. You want to sit here and watch with us. Galatasaray aren't even playing. But I see it. I get it. Drogba. I get it. I'm a fan. Yeesh.
He wriggled out of that tight corner, didn't he, Jeremy?
Salam from Indonesia. What's up, bro? Ricky Rizwan. What a name. What's up, bro? Welcome. Thanks for tapping in. McKinney St. Clair says, bro, why not team in England will give Neymar a chance, bro? It don't matter, man. I think Neymar needs to stay in Brazil. Typically, he plays the best when he's been training at home. And I feel like outside of some injuries, he's almost back to that level. He's almost scoring regularly for Santos. And we've been seeing a little bit of magic. I just want Neymar to be healthy for the World Cup. So Ancelotti can select him, put him at the number 10, just in behind a striker like João Pedro. Or Richarlison. I think Richarlison's a good striker for them. Charters got a edit for me. Okay. Is it the intro edit, Charters? Are we there?
Throwing the ball at Bernardo Silva. Initially, the ball came back onto the pitch. I'm not sure if it was Bernardo Silva who threw the ball at Trossard. But the ball came onto the pitch and hit Trossard. He got up and threw it straight at Bernardo Silva. Gabriel is the captain, which is why he's involved in this conversation. Pleading the case for his Belgian teammate, providing what he would regard as mitigating circumstances. So under Stuart Atwell's determination of the degree of seriousness of what Trossard's just done. And we know Bernardo Silva is already on a yellow card. So I think he's just going to have a word with both of them. So no card for either player. So there's the ball up the line, goes off, and now you see Bernardo Silva just rolls the ball back onto the pitch.
Look at Trossard.
It's pantomime stuff, really, isn't it? But ultimately, you shouldn't be doing that. And the referees let them both off very lightly. It's a lenient piece of officiating by Stuart Atwell.
That's because he already has a yellow. It's not that serious. They don't need a red card for that. Though it would be interesting to see Man City play with a red. I don't know what I'd rather see. Man City just crash out of the league with another loss. Not at the hands of Arsenal. I'd rather us give them a loss. I'd rather Chelsea give them a loss.
Back to your debate from yesterday at Old Trafford about what is the threshold for a second yellow. Here's Manueke. Seen off by Nico O'Reilly.
Oi.
The only goal, Erling Haaland, that arrived as early as the 9th minute. Doku. So strong, Haaland, isn't he? Saliba's no lightweight. But Haaland, once he's put himself in position, you're not moving him at all. A few spectators now heading for their half-time sustenance and refreshment. Darjeeling with 2 sugars for you? Thanks very much. And your regular Earl Grey. Silva. Doku. I'd like to know what the Kansas City tipple is.
Halftime.
That's half-time.
Interesting. I'm curious. What do y'all think about this game? Is this an exciting game? Is this boring? I like it because I like watching, obviously, Noni.
On this occasion, to Erling Haaland's 9th-minute goal here at the Emirates. It's Arsenal 0, City 1.
John, thank you very much. As Gabriel still talks to the referee as they
Dan Hunt, 35 years. I'm a real City fan from Manchester. Yikes. When they weren't so good for a long time. Dan, what's happening? Welcome. Dan, I have 2 questions for you. The first being, who is your favorite City player of all time? I used to get bullied at school. First, who is your City player of all time? Second, this is a real question for Man City fans. How do y'all feel about Jude Bellingham as an England supporter? Just curious. 'Cause I've heard some things from Man City fans specifically, like real Man City fans. So I'm curious. McKinney says, I think Man City is not the same team. I think their days are numbered. Facts. I agree. But this is an interesting league, bro. And right now, it don't look like Arsenal's about to. I mean, Arsenal had been dominating the last 20, 25 minutes of this half, but they don't look like they're beating them. So that just gives more parity to the league. Man City is, type of team that'll mess around and, beat Arsenal, right? But at the same time, they're going to lose to Brighton, like it's just what they do. But I agree. Man City is not the scary team. You remember when Man City used to start the league off and they would just run up 9 wins like it was nothing? 9 wins by November. Boom. We're not seeing that anymore.
Or if you get a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting.
Charted said, yeah, David Silva or Aguero if it was me. Yeah, but, that's all recency bias. That's all in your lifetime. I feel like City should have some players that even if they weren't winning, folks remember, Halftime, Arteta can still bring on Saka as it's weird. Like, do you bring on Saka, an injured Saka, when Madueke is doing this well? Maybe Saka got to come in and show them why he's number one.
Unlimited 5G is now $40, period. And a free Samsung 5G phone. Go online or in-store to learn more only at Metro.
Favorite player all time is Kun Aguero, the one who won you your first Premier League title ever. That's fire. We can see it.
The Premier League on NBC is brought to you by Sensodyne.
David McCarthy said hi. What's happening, David? All right, let's see. Get these halftime highlights. I'm going to watch Chardich's edit.
Welcome to Premier League Halftime, presented by Sensodyne. We are at KC Live in the Power and Light District in Kansas City, downtown, for day 2 of our 11th Fan Fest, taking our show on the road to celebrate all of
And Jude Bellingham is good when he wants to be, but he's overrated. For some reason, it's only Man City fans. I mean, it's a lot of England fans in general, but specifically Man City fans. And you didn't say too much, bro. Most Man City fans I talk to, like devout City fans, detest Jude for some reason. And I'm like, bro, he's like one of England's best players. I don't know. So obviously, and maybe it's about the battle between Phil Foden and Jude. I don't know what it is. But I've talked to some City fans, man. Everybody says the same thing. Jude's overrated. Jude's got too big of a head. Jude's this. Emre said hi. What's happening, Emre?
Well, I just don't know if they're balanced enough on either wing, right? And we'll take a look at
New intro for Eat, Pray, Ball 1 month ago. No, that's not.
They know they can tilt the balance of the defending towards him. If they had or if they had a Saka, now City
Your third is sorry, Killy. We're off taking Hamden night.
We'll have a look at Madueke in just a second. I know you're going to have a closer look. Do you expect there to be a change at half-time from Arteta to try and rebalance it?
Well, I expect a change in their quality. I think it's been a lack of quality from their football. They've struggled to build up.
Is this the edit charted?
Really strong presses. They've been pretty high. Arsenal can't play through. The last 5 or 10 minutes was better with Arsenal, asking more questions. I expected Arsenal to control midfield, be strong and to be dominant. They have.
McKinney said, at this point in time, I think Trinidad team will give Man City a run for their money, bro. I don't know about all that, bro, but I feel you. Man, even Charters doesn't like Jude. Yeah, this looks like your third newest short, I think. What was that? Charters, where is the Eat, Pray, Ball intro edit?
Sometimes you've got to know how to get the job done. And this Arsenal team has got 45 minutes to get this right.
Well, we talked about early Haaland, didn't we, before the game, and the kind of form that he is in absolutely imperious. The guy was first up highlight.
soon as he gets a sniff there, he's off. And this is where his
St. Mirren better than Man City? Yikes. Dan Hunt says, England suck. I've been let down by supporting them my whole life. They always let us down. Come on, bro. From a Man City fan, all you have is faith. I guess within the last 10 years, though, you're used to a lot more winning. All good, Charters. No worries. So I don't know what I gave you, but basically I just want stuff from more than the Premier League, Scottish leagues, you know, Italian league, everything. MLS, clips, and I want them vertical. Vertical. And don't worry about the music. I'll add music to it. Let me know. Don75 said, Chelsea, baby. Are you a blue? Come on, you blues. We had a tough week this week. We're going to let it go. All right? That's all we have to say about that. Let this past week go. Just clips, but edited together with like effects, kind of like you did, without the I love football in the middle, like the old one. We just want like a regular, just like you did. Clips, edits, goals, celebrations, all of that. Bro, what do you think of England chance in the World Cup, bro? Bro, England have pound for pound one of the best teams in the world, easily. I'm a big fan of Thomas Tuchel, but I don't know. Maybe he'll be a good tactician in the World Cup. I do think Tuchel is a good tournament coach, right? Changes tactics based on who you're facing. Very prepared. So it should be good. The issue with England is there's always a next young star. So it's like you guys will never have a lineup. Like, should Madueke start now for how he's doing on Arsenal these days? You know what I mean? Should Cole Palmer start? Should Jude Bellingham start? Should Phil Foden start? Like, it's just too many players. Does Jack Grealish get a chance now that he's back in Everton's side? Like, that's the issue with England. It's just too much. There's too much other influences. And the coach is not able to just pick his team and stick with his team. Because those are the teams you see. Dan Hunt with a good question. Don75 said, we back. Dan Hunt said, do I prefer soccer to NFL? How is the soccer sport growing up in the U.S.? Bro, that's a great question. That's why I have this platform and why I'm building this channel, is to show people around the world that we love football, love soccer in the U.S. and have since birth. I grew up playing soccer, played basketball too, played football a little bit, NFL football. I prefer soccer to NFL. I'm just now getting back into NFL because I kind of lost it for a little bit. It just started to bore me, man. There's just too many stoppages. It's just too much, but it is the favorite sport out here. So I gotta support. What's up, my boy? He says, do you like Drogba? Drogba is the best player Chelsea's ever had. Drogba is my favorite player of all time for a lot of reasons, not just for what he did at Chelsea, but a lot of reasons what he did at Chelsea, but also all the other teams he went to and balled out, his time at Cote d'Ivoire and leading them to their first ever World Cup, all of that stuff. I've got a lot of content on this page about Didier Drogba. That's my guy. So tap in. Make sure you subscribe and look at it. I got some cool videos on it, a lot of stuff, man. Billy Gilmore is the best player Chelsea's ever had. Maybe he's the best player Chelsea's ever had in our U16 team in 2016, maybe. But that's about it. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All the best have to go. Dan Hunt. Dan, I appreciate you tapping in. It's good to have a Man City fan on this stream every once in a while. I talk a lot of shit about Man City, but if you ever want to come and talk, or if Man City's ever playing, come tap into this channel, man. Subscribe and come watch. You'll never watch alone. I know I keep using that, even though I'm a Chelsea fan, but it just kind of rings. Emily said we won yesterday. Emily is definitely a United fan. I'm appreciative that you're back, though. We appreciate you here, Emily. Emily, you're having a great weekend. Arsenal's losing. Well, I guess you'd prefer City to lose, huh? As a United fan. I don't know. Wow. Favorite soccer player is Alfredo Di Stefano. You sound like Endrick. Is this Endrick on the platform? George Best is your favorite player? The Argentine player before Messi and Maradona. Di Stefano won the Super Ballon d'Or. Yeah, man. We know Di Stefano, obviously. Things are named after Di Stefano. Not only does he have many stadiums named after him, but I feel like there's an award named after him, But that's dope, man. Is it time? I haven't crashed out since Wednesday. Yes, sir. It might be time soon, Chardage. Hold on one second. Keep the chat going. I'm going to run to the bathroom. To be honest, Robert Sanchez is shit. Shamay George is way better. Shamal George. We need to figure out who Shamal George is. I also want to talk about that, though. For that Chelsea game, a lot of people are saying Robert Sanchez, we need a new keeper. Bro, that was not Robert Sanchez's fault. Like, what are we talking about? He was off his line. Honestly, Robert Sanchez hasn't put a foot wrong since the last 3 games of the season. Last 3 games of last year's season. Bobby Charlton. That's right. He didn't say George Best. He said Bobby. That's right. All right, hold on. I got to the bathroom. I'll be back, y'all.
La nueva salsa dulce y ahumada de McDonald's, que combina perfectamente con tu snack wrap. Es como descubrir una minita de oro secreta. Special edition golden snack wrap a $2.99.
I finally admitted that I have memory and thinking issues. My doctor said it was early Alzheimer's disease. With getting the early diagnosis and treatment, I'm doing all I can. And now, with Kasumba, I see a glimmer of hope. Kasumba is an anti-amyloid treatment for early symptomatic Alzheimer's disease, proven to slow the progression of the disease. Kasumba can cause amyloid-related imaging abnormalities, or ARIA, which is temporary bleeding and or swelling in the brain. Your doctor may test for a gene that raises its risk. ARIA doesn't usually cause symptoms, but can be serious and fatal. Symptoms may include headache, confusion, dizziness, vision changes, nausea, difficulty walking, or seizures. Tell your doctor if you take medications to reduce blood clots. Do not take if you have a known allergy to Kasumba or any of its ingredients. Serious infusion-related and allergic reactions can occur. These are not all of the possible side effects. Call your doctor right away if you experience any side effects. I'm doing all I can for my Alzheimer's, and that gives me hope. Visit Kasumba.com to learn about evaluation and testing to see if Kasumba may be right for you.
Thank you, Rebecca. Welcome back to North London. Arsenal calling upon reinforcements. And Graham, this is the sort of situation where they can go deeper in their squad than they previously could. They've hit a problem. They've hit an obstacle in that path in the form of Manchester City. Before, they might not have been able to make a convincing change. Here, Arteta's been able to make 2.
Yeah, fundamentally, though, I think it's the rhythm of the game is the thing that's been holding them back. They didn't keep the tempo up for long enough. They became quite passive and didn't go as direct as I certainly think they should have been. So maybe Eze and Saka on the pitch made a difference. Surprisingly, in a way, Madueke's made way for Saka, and Madueke was the one player who thought was committing Manchester City players. And the guys were talking about it at the Fan Fest, about how every time Madueke got the ball, there were 2, maybe 3 City players supporting each other to block him. So obviously we know what Saka's capable of. Hopefully his fitness is high enough for him to sustain the next 45 minutes, and Eze is a tremendous talent.
Well, it takes 2 to tango, and Arsenal have been out there on their own for over 2 minutes. And came to join them, shimmied out of the tunnel by officials who were aware that half-time has run a little bit longer than perhaps might ordinarily be the case.
Sounds like an opportunity for everyone at the FanFest to have another Guinness and a mimosa.
Oh, yeah, we're back, man. A lot of y'all stayed in. What's happening?
Second half commentary.
Noni got subbed off. Brother, Chardich, I got my tea right here. Chardich said, I guess I'm in charge now. My top 4 favorite soccer players. Di Stefano, Pele, Maradona, and Bobby Charlton. Yo, we are talking to Indrik here. How old are you, my friend? How old? So let's see. It doesn't look like Noni subbed off. Is that Saka over there on the right? Eze's on as well. Oh, man. Second half underway. This game is moving. I got it on time. Let's see. O'Reilly, Gavardiol, Diaz, Nunez. Bro, I haven't seen Phil Foden. Did Phil Foden just get subbed on? I haven't seen him all day. Reinders, Doku, Haaland, and Bernardo.
There's always going to be a yellow card for that challenge.
Whoa.
Doku again, the pace, strength to run with the ball and get away from somebody as quick as Jurriën Timber. Shows the quality of the player and the confidence. Brandished with something of a flourish by Stuart Atwell. Jurriën Timber into the book.
Killian Phillips, Shamal George, Mikael Madron, and Keanu Bacchus. Those are your favorite players of all time. Okay. Okay. All St. Mirren, I'm assuming.
Bernardo Silva.
Gavardiol just giving the ball away. Is that Saka? The Arsenal players look happy to see Saka back, which that's interesting. Interesting, bro. Arteta is doing mind games.
Silva. Switch to Bukayo Saka. Control an awkward bounce. Tees on Gyökeres. Strongly defended. Zubamendi.
Zubamendi. Samir and Motherwell in the semis. So I think we might have a good chance to make it to the final. Yeesh. Oh, see, you thought you were going to get Celtic. Messi was more excited to take a pick with Keanu than Keanu was to take one with Messi. What was that? Was that in Miami just recently? Sometimes it'd be like that.
Challenge there just does enough, I think, to distract Zubamendi from hitting that top corner.
14 years old, and you love the greats, the legends.
Gladiatorial atmosphere around the Emirates at the start of this second period.
Again, Arsenal have started the second half well. The crowd
David Vickers is
the energy of the team again.
Freaking out over here, David. What's up, bro? Welcome. Thanks for joining. I don't know what that language is, but
City, where they're doing really well, they're a team who normally
make sure you subscribe so we can learn it together.
They have 33%. The City players don't seem to be worried about that. They've sacrificed possession to be a resilient team out of possession today, and it's working well so far.
Here's a surprising stat. It's 2.5 years since Arsenal have come comeback to win a Premier League match in which they
McKinney says, if Neymar was in the MLS alongside Messi, do I think MLS teams could match up to EPL teams? There are some MLS teams that can match up right now to EPL teams for sure. Like maybe they'd be closer to bottom of the table, but I think they'd match up pretty well, to be honest. Like my team, LAFC, I think they could easily match up with EPL teams, even though. Ooh, Eze. What a horrible clearance. Interesting. Neymar and Messi, though, they don't make MLS teams any better. Like Messi is the best on his team, but his team is honestly one of the worst in the MLS, despite what the PR is telling you. They're not really a good team. They're just a Messi team, and people love to watch him play and watch him score and all that. How do you? It's Planet Zog language. This man. Planet Zog. What is that? What is it? What movie is that from? There is a Planet Zog. Was that The Fifth Element? No, maybe I'm tripping. This guy, Chargers, is crashing out again. The team I support is Liverpool. You guys are doing really well right now. We'll see how long that works. Sir Bobby Charlton makes sense now. Sir Bobby. Wait, you didn't say Sir Bobby. You said somebody else. St. Mirren beat you guys on FC 25. Yo, FIFA Fridays is going to come back next week. More Liverpool fans in here. 99 Dave UK. We see you, brother. This result right here is probably the best thing a Liverpool fan could look for, too, because it just means everybody underneath them is dropping points in some way or another. No, I feel you, Charted. So I'm not. Painting with Mark is back. What's up? I am Zod. You will kneel before Zod. That is the Fifth Element, isn't that? I'm tripping if it's not. Yo, any of my sci-fi nerds in here, I'm a big sci-fi guy. So if y'all want to talk Foundation, Fifth Element, Battlestar Galactica. Did Zucamini just try a bicycle kick? Star Wars, Star Trek, I'm all about it. I might have to start a separate channel for all that chat. Of course, Charted, so I'm getting FC 26. And I'm going to be streaming an FC 26 tournament live next week, the 28th. Painting with Mark. Yes, bro. Welcome back, bro. I remember you. Appreciate you tapping back in. Oh, David Vickers, I'm wilding. It's Superman. What? Superman? The latest Superman? No. I am Zod. You will kneel before Zod. Now I have to find it, bro, because I don't know what we're talking about here. I could have sworn it was Fifth Element.
Make sure he tracks his run. He didn't switch off as the Saka cut inside. Did well to follow him. 70-30 in possession in the second half already. It is possession with a purpose.
It is Superman. That's right. Zod is the other Kryptonian who came. I'm tripping. When he went to the White House. Charge, you can crash out. Just don't crash out on me, brother. I am Zod. It's crazy we live in a world where you can just search anything up. Arsenal comeback 2-1. Painting with Mark. Painting with Mark. I can't remember what team you support. Unless it's St. Mirren. If it's St. Mirren, you get a free pass. Honestly, you get a free pass on any crash out. As long as you don't crash out on me on my channel. Y'all, that's what happened, y'all. This guy Chartits, he's one of our top ballers, is in every stream. And I made him my moderator, and then he crashed out. I needed him to help keep the chat flowing, but instead, he started going crazy on me and my co-host of my show. Painting with Mark is a Liverpool supporter. Yikes. A lot of yous lately, man. A lot of you scousers. Charters, I wonder if you can join the tournament. That'd be interesting. When I do a FIFA tournament, I will definitely let you join. That would be fun to play with people online. That would be kind of fun. Trossard. Antonio crashed on an Alexis. That wasn't you. Nah, it was both of you, man. That one time, the big crash out when we had nobody on the stream that day. Yeah, that was Antonio. But you crashed out on her this most recent one, I think. No, you crashed out on me. It was one of you guys. I was too busy glazing Killian Phillips. Yeah, you might have to change your name, bro. This Killian Phillips glazing art in your name is a lot. Painted with Mark said, why are we even talking about crashing out? I'm just letting you guys know that's Chartits used to be my moderator. And he's got to earn his way back because he crashed out on me. Doku to Haaland. One more Haaland. Haaland doesn't need one. He just wants to shoot. Ooh, and Eze almost scored an own goal, bro. This game is ending 1-0. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Maybe 2-0.
Eze cleared it against Declan Rice, I think. Again, another fabulous break counter-attack by Manchester City.
No, Antonio apologized for sure for that wildness because I talked to y'all both. I was like, y'all are wild.
He doesn't know what's around him, so he just tries to clear it with his right foot. Outside the foot, straight to Declan Rice, and then look at the reactions from Eze. Hands to head.
All right. Suddenly this game is turning up a little bit more. Now that Man City seem interested again. Bro, have y'all seen Phil Foden all game? Did he start? That's crazy. I didn't even know he was playing. Let me see if he started. Maybe he didn't. Nunez came in for Kusanov. Phil Foden started this game, bro. That's crazy. I'm glad our boy Dan's not in here to hear me talk about Phil Foden. Yay.
Again, really positive play by Jeremy Doku. There's an offside, actually, there.
How about I make the intro and I can come back? I think that's fair. I think that'll be fair, but it just depends. I got to see the intro first. But again, as a moderator, I just need a moderator to help bring people into the chat, help keep the chat going. So the intro is not really having anything to do with being a moderator. And to that point, Antonio's barely in here, so he shouldn't be a moderator either. But I'm looking for a mod, guys. I'm looking for a mod. Yo, Pep kicked the ball away.
Pretty sure that was a Manchester City throw. Lovely touch by Bernardo Silva from a difficult ball from Diaz. Bounced in front of him, but just set it beautifully. Saka. Timber ahead of him. Yuri and Timber. Guardiola sliding with him. A perfectly timed challenge by Guardiola there again. Saka linking up well with a teammate, just waiting for the overlap. Perfectly timed, he's onside. And Guardiola, as soon as he sees Timber looking to cross that, makes himself big, slides in, perfectly timed challenge. First time I've seen Donnarumma flat foot a corner was the last one. caught in quite a lot of traffic in the 6-yard box. So now they have the first choice right-wing corner taker in Bukayo Saka, and that will make a difference. He delivers like few others. Deep back post, Trossard.
Wow.
Comes out to Eze. Trossard.
Wow.
Haaland dips it.
Gorkarez missed it and Haaland launches it.
With some gratitude.
I can't believe PSG won the Champions League.
Raya.
What's up, Finley Stones? Made a new short. Good for you, bro.
Trossard.
Come back in 20. All right, come back in 20 painting with Mark because I'm going to ask you guys who you guys think should win the Ballon d'Or tomorrow. That's our next topic since it's in front of us. I'm not a big Ballon d'Or fan.
Once more, Saka. A well-worn route down Arsenal's right flank. Eze. Silva. Declan Rice arriving and solidly defended. Doku switched off for a split second, crediting O'Reilly for his instincts defensively. And you saw Doku's instincts as a creative player, just switching on for a split second, allowing Timber in behind, and that's dangerous when somebody gets into that area, but very well defended by Nunez at the far post.
Will I stream my reactions to Ballon d'Or? I don't know, man. I don't want to give Ballon d'Or that much, that much energy because I just don't believe in it. Like, I just think it's fake every year. I think this year they have no choice but to pick, somebody who deserves it, which is most likely Dembele. But if Dembele doesn't get picked, kind of wild, right?
Trossard at far post. There's just so many bodies in the penalty area at this point. Look how congested it is. You get a bit fortunate there, don't they? Lovely ball in by Trossard. Just comes off the heel of Diaz. That diverts it away from Gyökeres. Haaland manages to get a couple of touches before then clearing it 60 metres down the pitch.
I picked Scott McTominay. Had a great year, man. Charters, intro can last up to 90 seconds. Let's do that. 90 seconds is a good long. 60 to 90. Rivaldo says I look like Cody Gakpo. I don't know. Gakpo don't got this beard or this hairline. Yikes. Appreciate you, Rivaldo, for popping in. I'm trying to remember the players I get on here. I've gotten Choupo-Moting. I've gotten Cody Gakpo. I get Dak Prescott from the NFL. I've got an idea for you to for a way to interact and get to know more about your fans. Okay. What you got, Charlotte?
For the first challenge on Saka, and then O'Reilly with this one. But he's been consistent. And O'Reilly, all Rangers will get another chance though. Arsenal pushing strongly since half time. Rice. Gyökeres.
Gyökeres, bro. Sheesh.
And now Trossard.
Do a stream every once in a while and do like a Q&A with your friends. Ask them questions and they answer questions. I like that. I feel like I do that on these streams, on these watch party streams. What's the difference? I need to pull up the questions. I think that's actually all I do is ask questions. Like, who's going to win the Ballon d'Or tomorrow? But maybe you're right. Maybe it should be more personal. I don't know, man. Good thought, though, Charters. Let's keep brainstorming on that, workshopping that. Because I do want to know more about the ballers. They're not my fans. They're fans of football. I'm just trying to bring everybody together. I don't got no fans. But I mean, I stream just for that. It's funny. I'm looking for trying to do more in a more interactive stream, you know? I'm trying to do... Because I feel like a stream where I just sit in camera like this, that's every watch party. Where you guys can't even see what I'm seeing. I wish. I had a dream about the Patreon, by the way. I had a dream that I started showing these games on Patreon. And people would pop up to the YouTube, see it, and then go immediately to the Patreon so that this graphic down here turns into the actual graphic of the game.
Saka to Gyökeres, away by Reinders. Trossard. Good to Gyökeres. Silva. Silva. Ake is coming on shortly for the visitors. We're told in place of Phil Foden.
When is the merch coming? I have merch. I'll link you to some of it. Once in a while, do a gaming stream. Yeah. That's what FIFA Fridays are. Just a gaming stream to be a little bit more interactive. I feel you on that one. Is that what you like watching on YouTube? Some, you know, one of these creators doing gaming. What I really want to do, because this is how the channel started, I want to kind of edit one of my GoPro videos live. Show you guys how I do that. It's a good time.
Guardiola, I think, has attracted.
Still 1-0, y'all. I predicted this, that it would just stay this way. We're going to see. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this don't seem like a game that Arsenal's going to get much out of. We'll see.
He wasn't bothered at all. Totally ignored it as well.
Phil Foden, invisible on the pitch. This was a good move from Pep. Throw Nathan Ake in.
It'll just be interesting to see how City set up.
Sama, what's happening? Salam alaikum, my friend. I don't read Arabic, but hopefully you didn't say anything bad.
In a 3. Sets the tone, doesn't it, for the final 30 minutes of the game.
Do I not remember the how many out of 3 I will score? Because I won the first round.
One of those centre backs.
What was that? Painting with Mark, what's happening? Welcome back.
Just pushing in now, top of the picture. He's pushing in to stay in connection or contact with Eze.
3-1 Bayern. I don't remember you predicting 3-1 Bayern. I think I predicted 3-1 Chelsea, and you just said 3-1 Bayern just to say it. But you didn't put in a prediction. The fool. What team I support? I'm a Chelsea fan, bro. I'm just watching this game, hoping both teams drop points. Honestly, that would be the best thing to happen, is Arsenal get another draw here. But Arsenal getting a loss is not too bad either. Man City's got enough losses. Leighton Harris is back in the building. What's up, bro? What's up? Welcome back.
Little clip on him, and it's a stumble after the event.
Y'all, we also got another game today, which should be pretty good. It's Marseille versus PSG. It should be a good test to see where Marseille is. They played really well in the Champions League against Real Madrid. Lost because of a fake penalty. Fake penalty call.
Manchester City currently
But just a game to keep in mind, it comes on in about an hour and a half at 11:30 my time. Goal fan says hello. What's happening, Goal fan? Lucho would score 2, Kane 1, Caicedo 1. Leighton, it was Erling Haaland who scored. And now that I think about it, Erling Haaland, again, call me a hater, but Haaland don't really score decisive goals against top teams. Which makes me think maybe Arsenal will tie this 1-1 somehow. Arsenal have had a good share of possession and dominance in the game. Pep just made some changes to switch that up. Bro, that's another player I haven't seen. Has Rodri been playing all game? Rodri must have just got subbed in. No, he's been playing all game. Haven't noticed him.
Rodri. Fouled by Saka. Well, if it stays this way for another 20 minutes or so, the inference is going to be that Guardiola's City are back. And that Arsenal, all their newfound depth and quality, may still be lacking something.
Yeah, I think both managers will acknowledge that it's the 5th game of the season and it's to be seen in isolation. But certainly some bragging rights, aren't there, with whoever comes out as a victor. And in the context of where Liverpool are, at the moment, the points they've got already in the season going unbeaten. It's an important 3 points for either team.
But if you're Arsenal, and in those opening 5 games you've lost to probably your 2 main title rivals, Liverpool and Manchester City, it's not looking great.
It isn't, but they'll have plenty of opportunities to pick up points, as well as obviously the other challengers dropping points.
Leighton said, but you know who can? Zuba. Is that who you're talking about? Zobo? Zuba Mendy going to score? I'm thinking about it now. I feel like Haaland never just... Oh, it's not a big foul.
Contact was made by Calafiori. I think he managed to get out of the way of the challenge by Calafiori. He was always getting there first. Bernardo Silva, it was an awkward ball, bounces off the head of Declan Rice, and he just gets a touch before Calafiori kicks him, but certainly...
Oh, Sloba slide? I don't know who y'all are talking about. I thought he said Zobo meaning Zubamendi. Sobo. Wait, what do you agree with, Painting with Mark? You agree that Sobo's a game changer, or that Haaland isn't? So yeah, Sobo, the Liverpool player. Yeah, I need that S, or I was thinking something else, but I feel you. Soboslai's a baller, man. But I think the best player on that team, aside from Mo Salah, is Ryan Gravenberch. Let me say, I think the best midfielder in y'all's team is Ryan Gravenberch, bro. Unsung hero. That guy is a baller. Damn, Gyökeres is like what they want Haaland. Gyökeres, they want him to be Haaland so bad, but he's just not that fast or that menacing.
From an Arsenal perspective, they've not been able to get him into the game with any frequency.
Barrento said, fuck Arsenal. Yikes, Barrento. Who do you support, Big Dog? Look at the City supporters over here praying. Craziness. Here comes a corner kick, yet another one. Donnarumma, big man in the box. Did Pep get Donnarumma just to face Arsenal? Leighton Harris says McAllister is better than Gravenberch. Bro, is McAllister even playing? Did he start last game? Did he start against Everton? Mike said hi from Budapest. What's up? My South Asians always tapping in. What's happening?
Doku.
Just a slight misunderstanding there by
74th minute. Not many people have tapped in.
I'd be surprised if it was him that's withdrawn. He's had an excellent game. Again, Jeremy Doku.
Right. We're hearing that Erling Haaland is the player who's going to be coming off. Saka. And Calafiori.
Speculative effort that for Calafiori. Manchester City be quite happy if they reduce Arsenal to these sorts of efforts. Lofted into the air, very difficult to generate any power, let alone get on target.
So Manchester City striker is coming on, having contributed.
Isn't Budapest in Hungary and Hungary is in Europe? Budapest is in Hungary.
Hardly has any touches.
I knew it, I just couldn't prove it.
But he knows where he wants the ball, he knows how to get the opportunity, and his teammates have started finding him with regularity, haven't they, in front of goal.
So that means that Manchester City now have a back five and two holding midfielders in front of it.
Yeah, Jeremy Doku going up front for this final 15 minutes plus.
And a yellow card for Donnarumma for the wasting of time. For Manchester City that Rodri's able to last the pace, his third game in a week.
Yeah, he's been terrific. Again, somebody you just see that so much of his work goes unnoticed. It's only when he's missing that you really appreciate how invaluable he is in the flow of Manchester City's performance. That's both in and out possession. He puts himself in really good areas, reads the game so well, makes good decisions in terms of his discipline, and then when they get the ball, obviously he's got fantastic quality. This man here for Arsenal, he's going to be their version of Rodri Zubimendi, who plays in the national team alongside Marino, and Rodri obviously in there as well.
Eze, Zubimendi. Silva. Bukayo Saka. Trossard. Saka.
Bernardo Silva on the floor again. Did well, to be fair to him, because he anticipated what Saka was doing and certainly was a foul.
Now the Premier League fan fest continues from Kansas City with Premier League Goal Zone presented by Toyota. Following the conclusion of this game, Rebecca, Tim, and
Milo LFC said, come on, City. Liverpool fans want City to push Arsenal further down the table. They love it. I don't speak English very well. Sorry. All good, Mike. Appreciate you here. Hopefully you can understand me well. The fact that 3/4 of people aren't commenting, and yeah, Hungary's in Europe and Budapest is in Hungary. Yeah, man.
going to have to get away from a City defender, and now there's 3 of them in there. Makes the space even tighter.
Doku edit. Sorry, I was looking at this.
Gabriel.
Yeesh.
With a nod of the forehead. A corner.
He's complaining to the assistant on the far side that Trossard had gone early and was offside. We'll see from this. Trossard have gotten the picture and he's offside, isn't he? Yeah, that's not a great decision. It's by the assistant.
Martinelli is coming on for Urian Timber. Manchester City now with plenty of defensive ballast. Arsenal working their attacking options. Rice's corner.
Someone in my family is Hungarian. You guys love Hungary, or you're just
Saka.
I don't think we could describe Manchester City as agricultural, but some of the clearances today is just get it out of our penalty area, get it anywhere, such as the pressure that Arsenal are pouring on them and the setup that Guardiola's gone for in this final 10 minutes.
Calafiori.
Sign of frustration there, I think, for Calafiori, cutting inside on his right foot and wild swing.
A reminder that Premier League action returns on Saturday with Premier League mornings at 7 Eastern ahead of Brentford against Manchester United.
nah, you can't take that back, bro. You can't take that back. But I do think it'll be 1-1. I think it'll be 1-1, man. I think Arsenal are about to get something at the very dead of this.
Next match round.
No matter how slow it is. Pep took off. He didn't take off all of his attackers. He didn't do a Maresca, but he did something wild.
Johnny Reinders. Doku.
Damn.
Taking on Gabriel.
Oh, Doku. Oh, Doku almost killed the game off. Man says game over. Yeesh.
Fantastic by Doku. He's gone to ground now.
Look at Gyökeres. Wow. If he was just a little bit faster, Gyökeres. Damn, Saka. That was impressive. That was impressive as fuck.
The temperature's rising around the Emirates.
Riley got caught by his own teammate there. I think it was Reinders who caught him. Again, I can't quite believe Stuart Atwell hasn't booked the player who fouled Saka, who showed tremendous skill to get away from two Manchester City players.
I think City will seal the lead. Realist ever know. What's up, Realist? Somehow I just see Arsenal scoring. It's going to be off a set piece, bro. It will be off a set piece, but I see it happening. We're going to see.
Pulling Saka back.
City really don't look that menacing.
Touches in the opposition box, Graham. Arsenal 37, Manchester City 5.
Did y'all hear that? Touches in the opposing box.
Quite remarkable.
Arsenal 37, Man City 5. But Man City have a more clinical striker. Arsenal have the same issue they've had for years. You know?
Mikel Arteta and his team. He's made all the right changes in terms of trying to get some width.
Now Nawari's coming on. Who is he coming on for, you think? You think he's taking out Gyökeres and they're just going to try to midfield their way into a goal?
So Ethan Waneri is coming on for Leandro Trossard. It's another attacking change by Mikel Arteta.
sub remaining, should they so wish. And Arsenal are getting another centre-back ready down below us, John Stones. They've got 3 on the field already. John Stones and Silva looks like for City.
Pep is in full anti-set piece mode, man. Man City win 90%, Arsenal 10% for you. Okay. Those are crazy odds. 9-1 odds are crazy. Here comes Saka. Ezzy at the top. Saka gets a cross in. That's not going to happen. Heel on PSV Eindhoven. A PSV fan in the building, which means you're a Noni Madueke fan, huh? Which means you're going for Arsenal today. Man, if Arsenal's scoring, it'll be on a corner. True to his name, realist is facts. It's got to be on a throw in our corner. Here's a throw. Hold up. Calafiori. Gavardiol snuffs that one out. Heels on Levin. PSV says hi. What's happening, bro?
He's been fantastic, hasn't he, Doku? Again.
Draw 0%.
Playing with so much confidence. He looks fit. His work rate and his speed and power over the ground with the ball. That is Doku's final contribution. John Stones is coming on for Nico O'Reilly. And we're told it's going to be Silva for Doku.
This guy O'Reilly is limping heavy. Four center backs on for Pep Guardiola. That's something different we don't see with City, man.
So that's Manchester City done for substitutions.
They are digging out, trying to dig out this win. Doku's off now too, with Savinho's on. Okay.
Here shifting out to the far side.
I'm not even watching, but I can hear the match anyway. Yeah, boy. You'll know when there's a goal.
Silva's replaced Doku, obviously, gone up front. So he's a lone striker.
Offside. Yikes. Painting with Mark. Lorica Joseph said, what's up? What's up, Lorica? When is the next stream? Bro, I'm going to figure that out at the end of this stream.
So little room to operate, the way City are just packed.
No Champions League this week.
And all across the back line.
So we got to see. We got to see what's next.
Try to get down the sides, get in behind.
But I'll let you know for sure. We stream at least once, probably more than often, twice a week. Might be just next weekend. We'll look at the big games after this game. We'll look at the big games coming up next weekend. Somebody told me I should do a Ballon d'Or stream. I am going to do a FC 25 stream because we're running out of days. FC 26 is on the way.
In possession,
it is coming.
He has the ability to make things happen.
So maybe I'll do an FC 26 unboxing stream, something like that.
Physically. Just celebrated forcing Declan Rice to kick the ball off the pitch. He just scored a goal. These two sides met on the corresponding weekend last season at the Etihad.
This looks like game over. I'm still waiting for Arsenal to go and score, man, but it doesn't look like it.
Manchester City's season. The game finished 2-2. Manchester City relied that day on a 98
set piece time. Oh, they start quick.
It's Arsenal now, desperate for a late goal.
Saka over here on the left now.
Offside.
And he was off?
Frustration for the Gunners. Such tiny margins as well.
Yikes.
Again, good City discipline. It's a different profile of performance by Manchester City today. We talk about possession, the small amount they've had. But they've given everything to the cause. They totally believe in what they're doing, and they've sacrificed so much of their sort of technical ability in order to work hard as a team to frustrate Arsenal.
Look at that ball from Saka to Martinelli, of all people.
And Arteta goes off in hot pursuit of the ball.
Ezzy's in the middle. Calafiore's back. Look, Arteta. It's set piece time, yo. Can they score on this throw-in? And a corner kick for Arsenal.
Donnarumma has looked uncomfortable. It's been from this side of the pitch. Declan Rice in swinger twice has caught him out. Donnarumma. It's the third time lucky for Arsenal.
Arsenal in danger of suffering their first Premier League home defeat in September for 13 years. The match shows on the Arsenal faces. It's Rice. And that was Stones.
Stones.
Here is Saka.
7 minutes stoppage time. My bad. Didn't even see that.
Rice. Ranieri. Was Guardiola retelling it this time for Manchester City. And locating to Johnny Reinders.
Wow, what a ball out.
Nico
Right.
Gonzalez. Reinders. City now without an orthodox striker. Savinho. Gonzalez.
Damn, ref does not call a foul. Arsenal got maybe 2 more chances. A couple more chances, maybe.
Martinelli making a break for
And here's Martinelli. Right on cue, bro. Arsenal, dude. Martinelli's become super sub. Haaland. Are they calling that a offside? No. Haaland. Right on cue, but no set piece, bro. Painting with Mark. You don't have to talk, bro. Are you not watching? Don't worry. I got it right here for you.
but it's the substitute for the second time in a week who has stepped off the bench and transformed the move.
Yikes, man. Martinelli.
Time stood still as this ball was played through to Martinelli. Saka played the ball square to Eze. This ball from Eze is absolutely exquisite. He's onside. Ake's playing him on. Fantastic first touch.
Wow, great touch. That was all Martinelli.
In no man's land. He has a little look. Martinelli in the deftest of touches with the outside of his foot.
Bro already looked like he explaining himself to the judge. Yikes. Notification. Wildness. Nah, man.
Massive relief.
That seems very racist. You see a brother and a wife beater, and suddenly I'm at the judge. That is some wild stuff to throw on the internet.
A second rule.
We need a substitution. Mute for Antonio. I think you're right, Charters. But first, I just want y'all to know, I low-key predicted this. Low-key. I'm not going to say I did this from the beginning. But after halftime, we knew what was going on. Painting with Marcus seeing it now. 1-1. You guys see it. I told you it was coming.
His boss, Guardiola, in the book as a result of something said to the officials in the wake of that equaliser. Guardiola.
Came as a result of a rare foray, didn't it? From City into Arsenal's heart.
This is a big win for Arsenal, which we don't want to see. Good drop points from City, which we know. City don't even have anybody in attack that can really help out. Tijani Reinders is up there tired. Bernardo Silva's up there tired as hell. Here comes Rodri. Haven't seen him all game. W. Matt Marshall. Good prediction. Kitso Fisher. I don't know what Man City is doing, but I think my boy earlier said it the best. My boy McKinney from Trini. He told us this was happening, bro. He told us Man City are just not the same. They're not.
The whole look of City in possession's changed. Here's the goal again.
Like Man City,
There's a brilliant
that is a
goal
great ball from Messi.
from Martinelli.
An even better take from Martinelli. That's crazy.
High up the pitch and offered some space in behind.
You know what I mean? When you come out so strong, City, and score that goal early, like,
Set up by the run. The run's the trigger for the ball. It's a brilliant finish by Martinelli.
No Haaland to aim for now for Manchester City. Plenty of
Nah.
the ambition to win this. That's right, Ake. Stones gets a header on. Calafiori up and out.
now if Arsenal come back 2-1, like Paint by Mark says, because they still have 2 minutes, and they got their main man, Martinelli, running. Nah, that's not happening. This is going to be 1-1.
We want to send on Christian Mosquera. And after much toing and froing, we've got our grandstand finish. Supermendi. Yes. Losing a little under pressure from Saka, but it's deep for foul. Last year it was John Stones with the Late Late Show at the Etihad. This year, Gabriel Martinelli with something not dissimilar here at the Emirates.
And one last opportunity. Mosquera's going to come on to defend this set piece. For City to
Painting with Mark. I'll watch the highlights.
victory.
Y'all, if we can come together and decide we want to do this, I think I will definitely throw a Patreon up, and I'll start playing the games.
Supermendi appears to have turned a blind
I just need a couple of people to sign on. Maybe we need a petition page,
Struck a quick time,
or maybe I should throw up a poll.
with a role still to play.
Would you guys pay $1 or $2 to join me in a Patreon so I can play the game? $2 a month. Let me know. Charter says, see you next stream. I'll have the intro ready for you. Appreciate it.
Reinders.
Let's vote on it real quick. I'm curious. Would you pay $2 a month for Patreon? Let me see. I'm going to throw the vote up right now, and I'll see.
Stones with the flick on.
$2 a month. That's really what it is.
Arsenal's turn to have another swing. Straight down the middle. Having to readjust his position.
That was a horrible ball to have to deal with.
Fabinho is brought down by Calafiori.
Yes, did brilliantly to get the sight of that ball as it.
I'm throwing it up. If I get a lot of yeses, then I'll really get it. Because all I have to do is get a new computer, and then I'll just mirror what I'm watching to Patreon, and we'll just go from that. Just like I mirror what I watch on FIFA Fridays, and you guys see us playing FIFA.
Majority of this game.
Let me know. I'm curious what the poll will say. But I need at least like 30 votes or something. I need at least, there's what, 90 people in here? I need at least 30 votes.
Confirm the goal. Matter of seconds though now. Gyökeres. Gvardiol. And the
Wow.
ends in breathless clarity.
Game
The City
tied.
having led for 84 minutes.
Man City.
But the spoils are shared thanks to Gabriel Martinelli coming
Gabby Martinelli, another super sub performance. Leighton said yes. Go ahead and vote on the thing. I need at least like 20 votes. Let's say 20 since we're coming on. And then I'll let you know when the next stream is right now while you guys go and vote. Go and vote. If you guys are down to give me $2 a month and we do the same thing, we watch these games, but instead of this graphic you see, which doesn't show you anything, you see the game below. Or actually, I'll probably be on the bottom and the graphic will be up top. Y'all let me know if that's dope. Who scored the first goal for Arsenal? The first goal? The only goal? It was Martinelli. Martinelli came on as a super sub again. And maybe Arsenal are more balanced. Pep looks. Pep looks sad and confused. All right, let's look up at the upcoming schedule. Obviously, we got Ballon d'Or tomorrow. If there's time, maybe I'll do like a live stream of the Ballon d'Or, but probably not. Most likely not. What games we got? Remember, we got Le Classique coming up. I think it's called Le Classique. PSG versus where does it say it? Why isn't it showing it? Bournemouth 0-0, Newcastle, Sunderland tied, Villa. Man, this was just a draw kind of day. Sonny is better than Drogba. That is wild, but welcome HJK Lil LFC on top. That's a big fact. I know you're mad happy about this, Leighton. Actually, you probably would have been happier with an Arsenal loss, but I think this is fine for you. Wait, where's PSG versus Marseille? Oh, PSG versus Marseille is tomorrow. Was it moved? Oh, it was postponed. PSG Marseille was postponed due to rain. So that is the next stream tomorrow, which is even better. Le Classique postponed. Finn is back. It's me from yesterday. What's up, Finn? You came in just at the back. So, yeah, to answer your question, Charters, the next stream is tomorrow. We're going to do PSG versus Marseille during Le Classique when the Ballon d'Or ceremony will be going on. So, does that mean Dembele will be playing? How's that going to work? Crazy. So, Dembele is going to play during the Ballon d'Or ceremony. I like that. Do I play Fantasy Premier League? No, I do not play FPL, bro. I'm a Chelsea fan, devout. I just like watching ball. I cannot play FPL and then be in a position where I'm rooting against my team because I need some other player, whatever. I don't do FPL. Chartich will try to make it for tomorrow. No worries. Don't force yourself, man. We can do it without I'm so sad the PSG Le Classique is gone, but I guess it gives us the rest of this day. Can I put my hand on the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? You're going to do a Lamar Jackson edit? Like, bow. When are you going to stream? When? Painting with Mark. Le Classique PSG versus Marseille was postponed from today until tomorrow, so I'm streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Tap in. That's around right now. This time tomorrow, I'll be streaming. I'll probably start a little early because we're going to talk a little Ballon d'Or. That'll be pretty interesting.
Great finish. I just felt like they sat back and played like in a medium block and just tried to see the game out. And we spoke before the game about, obviously Eze not playing, and we said, these players, though, they can come and make an impact.
Martinelli, once again, he come on, showed that sort of character, and it's an unbelievable finish, to obviously get the point for Arsenal.
Do you think Mikel Arteta will have regrets with the team that he picked?
Possibly, but saying that, it's these sort of like match winners. If they get minutes, they can change the game. It's just a moment. So yeah, he might have regrets, but saying that, it's still a good point for Arsenal.
Robin Mosso, your thoughts after that?
I think he will have to reconsider his best midfield in the hardest game.
Finn said, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I'll try to make it. Sorry if I can't." All good, Finn. Keep tapping in. We're here. We're definitely going to be doing stuff tomorrow. Painting with Mark, you got school. It's all good. We all got things to do. Just come tap in with your boy. Just make sure you don't miss out. All right. So we got tomorrow, but I'm going to also give you the schedule because we got some other things coming on. So obviously PSG Marseille tomorrow. We have oh yeah, we have cup football in the midweek. Levante versus Madrid, Milan versus Lecce. Probably won't watch any of this EFL Cup or any of this football. We might have to go to Copa Libertadores quarterfinal. Estudiantes versus Flamengo, Sao Paulo. We'll also have Europa League on Thursday. Salzburg versus Porto. Young Boys, Panathinaikos. We used to get a lot of Greeks in here on this stream. Maybe see a Greek stream. Yeah. So nothing crazy this week. And then we have Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. We'll do that next Saturday. That's Saturday, September 27th. Remember, Sunday, September 28th, it's a FIFA 26 tournament. I'm a part of. It's going to be at the Football Boutique. I'm bringing you guys with me. We're going to actually play in a tournament. It should be a fun time. It should be a real fun time. Who's my favorite Chelsea player can be of all time? Bro, I can give you of all time, this decade, last decade, beforehand. Let me give you top 5. Drogba, all-time favorite Chelsea player. It just is what it is. That's my guy. He's meant a lot to me. He's had a lot to do with my own football career. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbeck is another favorite. Eden Hazard, have to shout him out. Top guy. Don't worry, I won't forget about Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard is my guy. Will always appreciate, admire him. A lot of people would think I would say John Terry, but he's obviously a Chelsea legend. I respect him a lot, but not one of my favorite. It might be one of the midfielders in the last 5. It's either between Essien, Fabregas. I know it's kind of tough to put Fabregas in an all-time Chelsea team when he's really an Arsenal player. He's not really an Arsenal player, but Fabregas is up there. Ashley Cole is up there for me, big time. Even Johnny Obi Mikel is up there for me. I'm missing another couple of strikers. But yeah, all times. Man, Thomas is coming in with the heat. He's coming in with the troll. Good for you, bro. I hope you feel good about coming into a random stream that you know nothing about and talking whatever your stuff is. Maguire GOAT is wild. World's best Silver is wild for that. Maguire GOAT. But I ain't mad at you. Yeah, so next stream tomorrow, Le Classique. We're going to see PSG take on Marseille. Marseille did really well with that front attacking 3 of Aubameyang, Mason Greenwood, and the boy Timothy Weah, the American. So I think Dembele will have to start that game, and I think Luis Enrique is going to have his team and his players not participate. Vitinha and Dembele are both top candidates to win the Ballon d'Or, and they're going to have to be playing tomorrow. I think that's a really interesting one. So, yeah, definitely tap in with me tomorrow. We'll be doing that around this time tomorrow during the Ballon d'Or ceremony. We're going to get Le Classique.
I feel like it was a must-win game. I feel like there's no excuses now in terms of the squad that they've got. But for me, I think it's Liverpool's to lose for sure.
5 games in, 5 points.
Liverpool's game to lose, man. Absolutely disgraceful from Pep. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the people to tell me what is up with this coaching. These bald coaches this weekend. Pep saw what Maresca did yesterday, and he said, I can do that better. I can do that. Let me park the bus. Wild stuff. Playing for a draw as soon as we score. All right, Blue Moon Tiger King is definitely a City supporter. Obviously, we can see it by his graphic, and obviously Blue Moon. It's tough, man. Away from home at the Emirates, trying to play for a draw, not a bad idea. But I will also say, once Arsenal got a hold of the game, y'all weren't really doing much by way of attacking Arsenal. So I don't know if that was by design or if that's just Pep knowing his team. It's tough.
Well, everywhere we go, particularly when we're in the UK, we often talk about no matter whether United is on top, Man United is on top.
Again, man, make sure you tap in with me tomorrow for Le Classique. It's really weird that we're not going to be able to see Ousmane Dembele go and collect Ballon d'Or because the game was rained out this morning. Or rained out today. It's tough. So, but PSG, a big match against Marseille. Hold on, where is Marseille in the French league anyway? In Ligue 1, Marseille is 8th with 6 points. But we saw they're a good team. They're going to bring their top players. Can Luis Enrique allow for his players to step out and go to the Ballon d'Or ceremony? We're going to have to see. All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here soon.
Well, we've done a lot of FanFest now, all over this great country, and the first minute of this FanFest, the Raw, yesterday morning, weekend live at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. This time here, was something that I
Tough, man.
was the loudest moment. Maybe this kind of area, it feels like a stadium. And that first Raw, I think you asked me a question about it, I have no idea what you said. That first moment is my favourite moment.
I know, they really turned out today, yesterday, for the Merseyside derby. They're singing your name. They absolutely love you, Robbie Mustoe. For me, of course, it's pretty much the same favourite moment everywhere we go. It's the basic.
Martinelli is the new Trossard, bro.
This is my thing. Wherever we go, please give me your baby. I mean, they are so cute. They're not quite sure about me, but they are so cute. That was one of them from yesterday. And I also, I usually have a FanFest dog, but there were no FanFest dogs this time, which was highly disappointing, Kansas City. Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. And of course, a huge thank you, Kansas City, as well. Let me point you in the direction of next weekend. We're not done yet, by the way, but just quickly, next weekend.
All right, y'all. We got some games next weekend. Obviously, the big one is going to be crazy. Chelsea play Brighton, which is going to be a good one. But obviously, the game of the week is not going to be in the Premier League. It's going to be Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, the Madrid derby. Excited about that one. We'll watch that. That'll be early, 7:15 Saturday morning. Make sure you tap in. There's 97 souls in here. Before I get out of here, do me a favor and just hit that thumbs up. Tell everybody you like the stream. Tell everybody you bang with watch parties so you never watch alone. Painting, you're up and down again. Well, we're out of here, Mark. We're out of here. Come tap in tomorrow, and then after that, we'll see what we have up for the weekend. We'll get the schedule for the rest of the week. Maybe we'll watch another game midweek during these cup matches, but most likely it's all about the Madrid derby on Saturday, and then we're going to do a live FIFA tournament on Sunday. So a lot of fun stuff coming up. A lot of fun stuff. Anybody else want to say anything to Pep parking the bus? Is the game gone or is the game finally back? I'm just curious. Anybody feel any kind of way about how this game played out? It was literally like Maresca called Pep and he was like, look, bro, I think we should park the bus this weekend. I think we should just take off all of our attack. We should start our attackers and then take them off. Obviously, Maresca did it in the first 5 minutes versus Pep doing it in the second half, but still wild.
You can send his murderer to prison.
We're going to get a lot done.
NBC's Law and Order. New Friday on Peacock.
Well, it's to the pen for an ultra.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check it doing the Georgia bark at my boss. Go dogs. Yeah.
So we need
And that's not. Checking Allstate first was smart. Barking
I'm going
at
to
my
say it
boss.
now. The Glock has busted. Gyökeres, a bust. Curious about y'all's thoughts on Gyökeres, but he is a bust. I'm over here doing text in the group chat. I wish these boys would just come on the live stream and we could have a big debate. We're going to figure that out soon, but a great stream, 2-hour stream. I appreciate y'all. Man City, Arsenal, a 1-1 draw. Not too boring, but not really what we wanted to see. Actually, it's what I wanted to see. As a Chelsea fan, just them dropping points is fine. Both of them. We need them both too. It just opens the room for Chelsea, but it really lets you Liverpool fans get some breathing room, and that's what's going to be interesting. We're going to have to see how y'all do. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Tap in with me tomorrow. Le Classique. Peace.